Hello, this is Max Brandenberger, and I'm going to show you today how to apply for the 2019 Seguin Education Foundation grant. Okay, the grant this year is going to be, the application is going to be on Google Classroom. So in order to apply, you need to sign in to Google Classroom, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. All right. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to your school Gmail account. Okay. Once you're signed into your school Gmail account, simply go to the upper right hand side of the screen where the little waffle is, the Google Apps, and click on Classroom. You may have to scroll around to find it if yours isn't right up here at the top. So once you find Classroom, click on Classroom. Okay, and if you've never logged into it before, there won't be anything here, and it'll say something about joining a class. Anyway, if you are logged in, if you have logged in before, you may see some classes already here, or if you're a veteran at using Google Classroom, you may have a lot of classes right here. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is join a class. All right, so to join the class, you need to click on the plus sign where it says join class, and you may get an option that says create a class. You don't want to create a class, you just want to click on join a class. All right, and then it's going to ask you for the class code. So the class code to join our class is H59B35Y, and I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to paste it in there. You won't be able to do that, but it's H59B35Y. I'll put that in the notes for this video, and also it'll be in the email that you get about applying. Okay, so now we need this class code, and we need to go back and join our class. So I'm going to type it in, or paste it in my case, and I'm going to click join. And then give it a second. It'll think about it, and then here we are. Okay, so this is the classroom page, and by the time you're watching this video, I may have some other notes right here, but this is the application. It says 2019 SEF grant application. So you're going to click this open. All right, and right here, I've got a little paragraph that talks about applying. All right, and so then to actually open the application, you're going to click right here, and then here we go. All right, so this is the application. It's just a Google Doc, all right, and you will be able to open this up and work on it and close it, come back to it later. But anyway, the first page talks about the Seguin Education Foundation's purpose, mission statement, and our goals. And then the second page talks about the process, the types of grants you can apply for. $1,500 for individual, $5,000 for campus. The due date is Monday, May 13th at 11:59 p.m. It gives you the award criteria, and then the selection process of what we're going to go through to select the grants. Then your responsibilities and general grant guidelines. I'm not going to read through all this. You can do that. Okay. Then when you get ready to complete the actual application, you'll start on this page. Please read the directions. Okay, you start filling out this information on this page in this box. Okay, then the next page, page 4, is the meat of it, and it gives you how many points each section is worth. You read the instructions for each section, and then you complete it right underneath it. You can just type it in. Okay, so the first one is how many students, then this is the goal of your project, how you measure the effectiveness of it, and you're just going to type in your responses right underneath each question. Okay, and then the next page is the budget form. This is where you're going to fill in the cost of the items that you wish to apply for. Remember, use Seguin ISD vendors when you're calculating your costs. Okay, you can read more about this here. And then finally, the last page is the rubric. that the grant committee will use to score your grant application. Okay, this is how you're going to be scored and the point value for each. Okay, so you don't have to fill this all out in one sitting. It will stay on your Google Docs. I'm sorry, it'll stay in Google Classroom. It is a Google Doc. It'll be in your Google Docs, but it'll stay in Google Classroom. So if you want to go back to it, you just simply go back to Classroom like I just described. You don't have to enter the code every time. Your classroom will appear when you sign into Google Classroom. The SEF grant application will show up in your classroom, and you simply click it open and keep working on it. Okay, you can even share it if you have a partner or partners in your grant. You can share it with them. You just click on share up here and you type in their names and then click done when you're finished, and then they will be able to open it up. It will be in there shared with me in Google Drive, and so more than one person can work on it. Alright, and when everything's finished, okay, let me show you how to submit it. So when you're finished, alright, before you click the turn in button, alright, you're going to need to add a signed letter by your principal stating that your principal approves of your application. So type up something that says they approve of it, get them to sign it, and then you can scan it in as a PDF file. All of our Toshiba copiers allow you to scan and then email the document to yourself. And then once you get that scanned in, on right here you can click on this add button, and then you'll probably have it as a file. So click on file, and then you'll select the file, drag it to here, and then click upload, and then it'll be attached. So once it's attached, you'll see your application doc here, and then you'll see right below it the scanned in PDF file. Once you've got both of those, then you can click on the turn in button. Okay, and then it'll say, are you sure you want to do this? And you click turn in, and then it's done. It says right up here turned in. Now if it's not the day of the deadline, if it's not past the deadline, and you think, oh my gosh, I forgot to do something, or I want to add something, or I want to change something, you can unsubmit it. And then once you unsubmit it, it will allow you to work on it again. And then once you're finished, make sure you still have your principal's signature attached in the letter. You can click turn in again. Now once the deadline has passed, it will no longer allow you to unsubmit and turn in. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can contact me, Max Brandenberger, or you can also on Google Classroom you could submit a question and I would be able to see that and answer it. That's it. Thank you.